Hi guys, welcome to the live stream. Sorry, excuse me, I sound a little bit stuffy. My nose is a little bit stuffed up. I'm not sure why. Anyhow, I'd just like to welcome you guys all to the live stream. As I'm sure you guys can tell from the title of this video, we have reached my next goal for the channel. We've just reached just over 300 subscribers. At last count, I just checked Social Blade. Hopefully I didn't jinx myself. And it says we're at 320 as of 9 o'clock p.m. Atlantic, November 24th. I'm just saying this just for in purposes of the replay here. So I just like to hear from you guys. What options would you guys like for a prize? Would you like just a winner to be able to choose a prize, or would you like the same options as last time? And just let you guys know, though, Canada right now, Canada Post is doing what's called a rolling strike. So it just means like every different post office and different city or different area is striking for so many days or what have you, and then then it goes on to the next place and so on and so on. But because of that, there's a huge delay in the mail right now and everything. So it might be best for us just to do the same options as last time, like either an App Store gift card or maybe a Google Play gift card, just because I can purchase the codes online and email it to you, whoever wins, you know what I mean? Because if I mail it, who knows when that person will get it. Hey, welcome, thank you. Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, so anyhow, so what the contest is gonna run from start at midnight December 4th and run to midnight January 4th. And that's going to be Eastern Standard Time. So not Atlantic, my time. And what I'm going to do is, like last time, I'm going to make this video where anybody who comments in that video will be entered into the contest. And then on Saturday, January 5th, during that live stream, I'm going to choose the winner. We just hit over 300 subscribers, so I'm going to have a giveaway contest. But yeah, as I just mentioned, it's not going to start until midnight Eastern Standard Time, December 4th, and it's going to go until January 4th, midnight Eastern Standard Time. And then the day after, on Saturday, January 5th, as just mentioned here, I'm going to choose the winner live during the live stream. And then the lucky winner will either get to choose which gift card they would like, or if there's another prize you would like. But again, I think the best option right now, just because our postal service in Canada is on strike, might be the gift cards, because I can easily email a code to whoever the winner is. You know, that just might be the easiest option right now, but I'd really like you guys to tell me what you think. Just leave your, anybody who's watching the replay right now, just leave your comments below there, and I will try and look over it. Just tell me again what options you guys would like. You let me know on our Facebook page. There's a link in the description of every video. So if you're not sure what the link to the Facebook page is, you just got to check it in the description of any video. And then there's also a link to our Facebook group on the Facebook page. You also let me know there as well what option you guys would like. Yeah, so just let me know. If I haven't heard from anybody by next week, I'll give you guys about a week. Actually, I'll give you guys till December 3rd to let me know what option you guys would prefer. And if I haven't heard from anybody, then I'm probably just going to give you guys a choice of either an Apple an App Store gift card or a Google Play gift card. Whoever ends up being the winner, they can just choose which one they would like. Yeah, and that's another thing. I am going to be able to do a couple of food review videos this week like normal. I'm not sure if Sushi Fridays is going to happen. I'm not sure if for the week after that, up until my next pay, I'm going to be able to do videos. I unfortunately had to temporarily unsubscribe from Patreon for 3 creators. It wasn't by choice. It was a very hard decision to make. The reason being is that he's been able to find work, but only through agencies so far. And what's been happening is he'll work for like 2 or 3 days, and then they call him and say, "Oh, we don't need you now." And then he doesn't work for the rest of the week, or he just has work for a week. Then they say they don't need him anymore. But that's not the main thing that's affecting why I may not be able to do any videos for that 1 week. It's because they were supposed to pay him a certain amount, and they gypped him on his pay. They only paid him like, oh, thank you. They only paid him like $100, and you're supposed to pay him more than that, and that's all he got. So money's kind of a little tight for me the next couple of weeks. If that week I'm not able to film any videos, I'll just do what I did right until before I moved from Ontario. I'll just do live stream on Tuesday and the Wednesday. And then again, I won't do it on the Friday though, but I'll do one probably this Friday. If I'm not able to do Sushi Fridays, I'll do a live stream that. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. So so I'm just kind of not too happy about that, you know what I mean? But I just let these people know whose Patreon I had to unsubscribe from that. As soon as I'm able to, again, I'm going to resubscribe. But, you know what I mean? It's just, I'm kind of not too happy with these agencies right now. I don't know what you guys think of work agencies, you know what I mean? I just don't think, I'm just so mad what they done to Heath, like not paid him enough, like, it's almost like it's like slave labor. Like he worked hard, worked his ass off for the few days he did work for these places, and they shorted him on his pay. And plus, this one other agency owes him money for something else. So, anyways, like I know we knew it would be easy, right? And he's getting jobs. It's just. Yeah, some are good and others are sleazy. There is this one he's with that's really good. They're always, they always let him know when there's stuff coming up, and they always get back to him, and they're always and they pay him like exactly the hours that he's worked. It's just these other 2 that he's with that kind of screwed him over a little bit. So that's why kind of my money is just going to be tight for just the next couple of weeks. And then I'm probably going to try and resubscribe to the Patreon again. You know what I mean? I was just kind of really bummed, though. I didn't really want to have to do it, but, you know, it's more important that we have enough money to get through the next couple of weeks, you know what I mean? So, I was really upset with it at first, but it is what it is, you know what I mean? I'll be able to resubscribe again, and these people I talked to about that I subscribed to, they're really understanding, and I really think, you know, can't thank them enough for their support and their understanding on that. You know, life happens, like, you know, things that happen in life, you got to take care of yourself first, right? So, it is what it is. It just really sucks, though. But that's okay. You know what I mean? Just for 1 week, I just may not be able to do videos, but I can still live stream. So I may do that. I may try and grab something small when we go shopping that I can just do a live review on or something like that. I might even do that, actually. Yeah, it's, I don't know, as you see, I had trouble talking here. I thought my cold was gone, but I don't know, Heath has got it now, and I don't know if mine's starting to come back, but I feel really warm, and I don't know, but anyways, enough about me. I just thank you guys enough for your support of the channel, and I really, you know, report them. Yeah, no, that's what we plan on doing. Yeah, if they keep on dragging their feet in the ground about paying them what they owe them, then we're going to report them. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, he deserves to get paid for the work that he's, you know, that he does. You know what I mean? They gave him this job. They sent him there. He worked hard for that. Even though it was only a day or two or whatever, he did work hard. He should get paid for it. You know what I mean? What he was supposed to get paid for. And there's some like feel all the good gigs. Yeah, exactly. I hear you. Oh, I'm glad the live stream is better. Well, I know our internet speed is faster here than what I had in Ontario. So maybe that has something to do with it. Yeah, the speed is really, really, really fast. Doesn't buffer at all, like, which is really good. Yeah. Yeah, of course, they probably have a list where they give preferred jobs to people they prefer to give them to first, or anybody else. I don't know. He did work briefly for this recycling company, and they didn't tell them, but they just hired some agency people to get rid of all this extra recycling there. That they didn't have the extra workers to clear it, and then once it was cleared, so okay, we don't need you anymore. You know what I mean? I guess that's what they do with agency people. The problem is, though, a lot of the places around here will only hire through an agency. Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's okay as long as he has a job and he's working. You know what I mean? And it's not his fault. He's trying, like, really hard. When he's not working, he's, you know, constantly going out there, putting in resumes and stuff like that. And, you know what I mean? I was looking at the job bank online as well and applying for stuff. You know what? As long as we have some kind of money coming in, we're not paying a lot for rent and stuff. It's just like my paycheck this week wasn't as big as it normally is because I wasn't feeling well all last week. I had to leave work early a couple of times, so that's why my paycheck wasn't as good as it normally was, or we've had a little bit more money, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then they don't need you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's what they did. Just like, they're very sneaky about it. Just said, oh yeah, we're going to hire guys on permanently if you do well and stuff like that. And then, like, once the job that was done that they needed them for, it's like, okay, we don't need you guys anymore. Like I was saying, he doesn't get his hopes up when it comes to agencies, right? Because when we were in Ontario, we were getting this place, I think, for almost 3 months. They thought he was in his 30s, but he's like in his late 40s. Well, at the time, he's in his late 40s. And it's like, one day that he was talking to a guy, he's like, oh, I thought you were younger than that. We found out how old Heath was, and then the next day they were like, oh, we don't need you anymore. I have a feeling they let him go because of his age, right? Which, well, they didn't say that. They just said, like, 'cause he works with an agency, all they say is, oh, well, we don't need you anymore. But they just hire someone else from the agency in this place. You know what I mean? But anyways, like, how are you supposed to, you know, so, like, people need incomes, you know what I mean? Yeah, it is discrimination, but you can't prove it. It's very hard to prove, though, right? Like, I don't know, it just seems as too much of a coincidence, right? He told the guy what his age is, and then suddenly the next day, they're like, okay, we don't need you anymore. Because up until he told the guy his age, they were like, oh, yeah, we're going to hire on. You're really interested in hiring him on. Thought he was a great worker and everything else. And then suddenly, you know, as soon as they found out how old he was, oh, we don't want him because of his age, I guess. You know what I mean? Yeah. But you can't prove it, right? Yeah. Oh, it's okay. You know, what can you do, right? It's not okay, but it does happen. Actually, my sister she was VP in the bank. I'm not going to say which one. Like, she was like high up, as high up as she go almost. And And her work decided to tell her, oh yeah, you and these other 2 people are going to compete for the same job, because they didn't want to cut back on their employees, right? Plus, these 2 employees were older. Now, as soon as they decided to hire, yeah, now we know to keep them close. Yes. And these 2 people, actually, out of 3 people, my sister get the job, because she was in her 50s, but he didn't tell her that. So this other person who was also older. They gave the job to a person, they were like in their late 20s, only had 2 years experience, because they didn't want to keep on somebody who was, I guess, older, right? So they hired a person with like next to no experience at all. You know what I'm saying? And it gets worse. She decided to apply for another job through that bank, and the guy that was interviewing her said, "Oh, you can't do this job. You can't do this job because you're a mother and you have children. So how can you do this job?" But so she of course sued, and she won. But anyway, yeah, experience to me is more important than inexperience. Like, and this guy was like basically a kid. He's like under 30, only had 2 years experience, and like they gave him a job. Well, it used to be 3 separate jobs, and then they made them all compete for one job. They're amalgamating it into one job. So you know what? Even if you're higher up in a company, you're still not safe. You know what I mean? And as all the injury, like she goes for an interview, and they're like discriminate against her because she's a parent, because she gave birth to children. Like, and so she got even more money out of them after winning the settlement. So, anyway, it just proves like no job is secure, no job is safe. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? You want, no matter what kind of job it is, you want them to have experience, especially when somebody who's an airline pilot or what have you, right? If they don't have enough flight hours, you know what I mean? Like, how can you trust that person, to get you to where you need to go safely? You know what I'm saying? Well, we don't have cable now, but when we did have cable, there's a show on Discovery I used to watch called Mayday. I know there's one episode, I can't remember what airline it was, but they ran them ragged, like, had them flying pretty much almost around the clock with not enough breaks or anything. And so they were like, didn't have enough sleep. They're sleep deprived and everything else. And they ended up crashing the plane and killing everybody on board. Like, so there's that kind of negligence too, right? You know what I mean? But like, when it comes to like agencies here, it's like they just, some of them just treat it like it's slave labor almost. And it's like, okay, well, you worked a day for us. We used you for what we needed. Oh, so I guess we don't have to pay you now. You know what I mean? And it's like, I don't know how they can get away with that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just speechless. You know, like, you might as well be like, what do they expect them to work for free? You know what I mean? Like we're counting on that income. We're just starting to feel settled. Well, we're still not completely settled in, but it's like, and he was apologized to me and said, it's not your fault. Like, you just had bad luck with 2 of the 3 of these agencies, but the one at least he's with has been really good. The one job they sent him on this week ended up not working out, but he said, that's okay, I have something else, that you can do. So he went for training today, and he's going to train for half a day tomorrow, and then hopefully he'll be starting that job next week. So, you know what I mean? We'll be able to manage, right? It's just like, I told him, if these other agencies don't give you the money they owe you, then we're going to have to report them. You know what I mean? Like you can't let them get away with it. You know what I mean? I just can't believe in this day and age, it's like almost like legal slave labor. It's like, what do they think? It's not legal for them not to pay, though. Yeah, no, that's okay. It's just a little bump in the road. You know what I mean? It's still a lot happier here than when we were living in Ontario. Ontario was just getting too expensive. You know, getting too many people. Everybody's like, rush, 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 go, go, go. Everything here is like there's less people. It's like a slower pace, slower pace. You know what I mean? More easygoing, and that's exactly what we needed. I'm not really stressed out or anything. You know what I mean? I'm just like, I just want to call it like we've hit a little snag. Um, but yeah, we will hold these agencies accountable if they don't pay him what he's owed, right? You know what I mean? He worked hard for that money. He needs to um, get paid for it. Is that simple? I did feel a little down this morning, though. I'm feeling much better now, but I feel a little down this morning. But you know what? Like one way or another, karma will get these agencies. I don't know if you believe in karma. I sure do. I believe if you don't treat somebody the way you should, or you do something extremely, extremely wrong towards somebody, or even something that's almost evil, that karma will get you in the end. That someday, it may not be soon, maybe years in the future, but you'll get what's coming to you. You know what I mean? And these people who treat others this way, they'll get what's coming to them, right? Eventually, you know what I mean? It comes back to get you. Just like the old saying your parents always taught you, treat others the way you want to be treated. You treat people like crap, well, guess what? You'll get crap in the end. Eventually. You won't know when, you won't know when it's coming or how it's going to happen, but it'll happen. I don't know what you guys think about that, but that's what I think. I mean, eventually, if you don't treat people the way you should, it'll come to get you. You know what I mean? You can't get away with everything forever. Anybody does anything wrong or anything they shouldn't, they always most of the time, they get found out in the end, or just like when you lie to people and you try and steal from people, eventually you get caught. You know what I mean? Nothing lasts forever. So anyways, I told he's right. Just keep on calling these agencies. Keep on bugging them, because you have a right to get paid for the work that you did. And they should pay you for what you worked for. Well, it's just like, you guys imagine this. You go to work for a week, you sign in your time cards and everything. You know what I mean? They lose your time card and oh, well, we can't find your time cards. We know that you were here, but the system thinks you weren't here, so we're not going to pay you. How would you feel? You know what I mean? Probably not very good. You'd probably be really pissed off and really pissed and really upset. And you're trying not to be, you know what I mean? Because it's not going to help the situation, but we don't have to be happy about it either. But he's keeping on them, Yeah, exactly. Yep, you're right. Good or bad, you do comes back at you sometimes sevenfold. Yep. Exactly my point. You know what I mean? You think you can get away with treating people horribly, or being rude to people, or gossiping about people, or being nasty to people. It's going to come back to you. That's a good idea. Yeah. Thing is, so with the agencies Heath is with, you just give him this sheet of paper and his code and stuff, and he has to do it online when he gets home. But he does get an email. I think it's only one of them that's like that. Yeah, the email I'm saying, oh, where's your time card? You didn't punch in, and he's like, yes, I did. He has the email that they sent when you enter in your hours, so he forwarded that email to them. I don't know, they're just stupid, or just purposely trying not to pay them what they owe them. You know what I mean? And there's this one that actually they wanted them to get this criminal record check done for a job that ended up not working out. And they said, well, because the job is not working out, we'll give you the money back for it, but they haven't given the money back yet. So, you know what I mean? It's just well, at least he's with one really good agency. You know, they're always trying to help him find stuff. You know what I mean? He calls, says, I don't have anything. Said not working out. They're really good at finding him something else right away. So at least he's with one of the three he's with. It's really good. The other two are crap. But yeah, with my work, actually, I don't need to take pictures of my time cards or anything. We actually have an app where, you know, me and I also can check my work schedule at home on the computer. And if on the computer, on the website on the computer, if it doesn't match what's on the app, then we just let them know. But most of the time, it's pretty accurate. The only pain, though, is that you have to enter your time on it like every 2 days. So I still have to do that today, even though I'm not working. I didn't work today. That's the problem. I just had a little bit of a problem with that. It's almost like they shoved off the responsibility of making sure they pay us properly onto the employees. And I'll tell you why I say that. If you check it and it's not wrong, your hours are wrong. You know what I mean? They like, the hours are wrong on your pay. So, well, you just submit anyways and then tell us if it's not right. Like, I have really a huge problem submitting. I don't know if the hours are right. And second, I feel like it should be the company's payroll department that should keep track of that. I know there's like a lot of employees and everything. It's almost like they're shoving off the responsibility onto us, you know, to keep track of that stuff. Now, I always keep track of my hours anyways, by looking at my pay stub and so on. But I just feel that part of me feels like that should be the company's responsibility to keep track of that stuff. You know, I mean, so now I have to look at an app and I have to check that. I have to check clear it to my work schedule. It's like, just seems like a lot more work. And that, which is not even what I don't even mind that. It's just that, well, I guess my part is I do mind is that I have to check the app when I'm not working, even on my days off. But I just don't think about work on my days off. You know what I mean? That's why I haven't done it yet. Like, I gotta probably do it after the live stream's over, but it's very easy for me to forget when I'm not at work. What I don't like either is that at home, I can't access my work email, right? So I can't, you know what I mean? And if we work longer or later, we send an email to our managers, right? So that's why I like to be able to have access to my work email when I'm like submitting my time to get paid, so then I can compare them and see if it's right or if it's accurate or not. So I can't remember what day I finished, you know, what time I finished at on what's on a specific day. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Anyway, I just things will get better. You know what I mean? It's only gonna be most for a couple of weeks and I get paid again. But it's just gonna be a little tight the next week or two. So I have still videos like normal this week because I got an online coupon for an item from Taco Bell I reviewed today. Well, I'm not gonna pay up till Tuesday, but I found a coupon online for $6, so that's why I was able to still do it. I'm gonna be doing a video for at home tomorrow, and I'm gonna air Wednesday. I saw some new kind of Cheetos when we went shopping, so that's what that is going to be. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I believe that too. I believe there are more good people than bad people. It's just like, you know, it just sucks. Yeah, thank you so much. Nice to meet you too. You have a good night now. If you're not sticking around, you have a good night. Yeah, you know what? I do believe that too. There's more good people than bad people. It's just, I don't know, just not having very good luck. We're just not having very good luck this week. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, that's life sometimes. You know, what keeps me going too is Heath and, you know, my friend's family and you guys on this channel and supporting this channel. That really helps a lot. Now, this is entirely voluntary. I do have a PayPal link at the end on the description of my most recent videos. You guys don't have to donate. If you choose to donate, that's fine, but you don't have to. If nobody chooses to donate, I'm just going to probably just do live streams that whole week if I'm not able, if I don't have any money to produce a video. So there's no pressure at all. As if you guys choose to donate, fine. If you don't want to, that's fine too. You know what I mean? But I just want to know in general, I appreciate each and every one of you for your support of the channel. And Heath is video bombing the stream again. Oh, now he's gone. There he is. Now he's gone. But I do appreciate all you guys again. And so just as a reminder, the contest is going to start at midnight Eastern Standard Time, December 4th. And it's going to run until midnight Eastern Standard Time, January 4th. And then I'm going to choose the winner on the live stream on Saturday, January 5th. I really encourage you guys to put in the comments which options you would like. You either want to choose the prize yourself or the same options as last time. But due to the Canada Post strike, I think it would be best right now for this giveaway if we maybe stick to a gift card code that I can buy online, and then, you know what I mean, I can email that to whoever the winner is. That'd probably be the easiest thing right now with the strike and everything. But just let me know what you guys think. So you guys have until December 3rd to let me know what you guys would like for the prizes, and then December 4th, I'm going to probably air a video with all the details, and then you guys are going to comment on that video to be entered in the contest. Now, just to let you guys know, you can only put one comment on, when I air that video, you can only put one comment on that video, not more than one comment. If you put more than one comment, what I'll probably do is just delete one of them, okay? But you can only comment once. But anyhow, just let me know what you guys would like to decide in the comments on the video here. And so you guys have, again, until December 3rd to let me know what you guys would like for prize options for the giveaway. Anyways, thank you guys so much for your support and all the channel, everybody. Ken Dominic, Curly's Japan, Boo Bradley, there's probably other people I'm not thinking of right now. Eric, thank you guys all for your support, and everybody who's subscribing to the channel, thank you guys as well. That just motivates me to keep on going here. So when life gets tough, I really appreciate you guys so much. Thank you again, and you guys, hope you're having a good weekend. Bye.